1.
A 2.
Dos.
A 3.
Trois.
4. 5.
You know, that was
We also
actually
marvel
really
at the
good.
fact that Tommy went 1, dos, trois, so 3 languages, and there was like a 2-second gap after he said 3, so we actually all said hi on 5.
And I was helping him count in English.
Oh, helping me?
1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3.
Hey. All right. Welcome to episode 19.
19.
There are 2 things that I need to say before this starts.
2 things.
But
Damn
not
it, Jenny.
not including this, but this is somewhat set up that is mandatory. The party finds themselves reunited in a square-shaped room
And
about
carpet.
30 yards per side. There are 4 pillars in this room about 10 yards diagonal from each corner. So there's like a square-shaped room and a square-shaped formation of the columns. Only 4 columns. You guys come into the room from 3 separate doors. Zilfin's on the left. Luna and Jinxa are on the right, and Phobos and Cosmo are in the middle, straight on across from Red. Riding Hood had her whole dangerous monologue, blah, 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 and then bzzz, and then like Red Lightsaber, you're just like, oh my god, that's OP, and I'm like, I know. So, 2 things that I need to point out. 1, I made a mistake. Cosmo.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for the people in the back?
I made a mistake.
No.
Thank you.
Cosmo.
Not you.
Never. So, Cosmo,
That would be nice.
last session when Bola said to you this was your 5th and final choice, I miscounted. He actually gave you 4 choices.
Yeah.
Very small mistake, but there it is. He actually gave you all 4, and you were looking at me like,
Oh,
eh.
but you said 5, so that means I get a 5th one.
No.
Uh,
So she has
I'll think about
completed
it.
all 4 choices.
She has done all 4
Not 5.
choices.
Roll for
She has-
mental prowess. Of a
11.
different sort.
11 plus 11, 22.
You come to this realization as you're
That you're
facing
not going
Red.
to get another one.
I'll think about it. The second
Okay.
thing is that through the door that Luna and Jinxa came through, the Myrrh followed them. So there are now 7 people in the room. I had to miscount because I'm like, Emery's not with them. 7! Okay. Myrrh's
I
with
don't know
you.
who the mer person is and I kill him.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Is there anything that you guys wish to say or to do before this begins? I will tell you now, she's going first.
Gotta catch him.
Does anybody want to do anything before this begins? Because yes, this battle is happening immediately.
Yeah,
Can I start off just by hucking my daggers at her? Or is that going to count towards combat round?
That is going to count towards combat.
And can I stealth?
I don't have any quick attacks.
You can disengage.
Alright, then I disengage since I have that magical item that lets me do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Or not.
Alright, excellent. Good job, man. Alright.
Yeah, because I learned from that one fucking time. That's all it took.
On my, my weaponry.
Okay.
So.
And to answer the question that some of you may be wondering, no, you did not rest.
So, HP
Oh.
check, everyone.
I'm actually good. Like,
She almost drowned, but you know, she's good.
Yeah, I'm full both, so I'm good, Jenny. Thank you.
I'm good too, surprisingly.
Thank you, sir. I'm at 42 of 60, so I'm missing 18.
oh, and Song of Slaughter is activated.
Yes. You're going to have to inform me what that does at the end of your turn.
Sure, and for some reason I did
Maybe
not
I should
write down
flash you.
what the cost was for it.
It's just
I believe it's 7 MP
Do you
because I
care?
think it was the same.
You gotta tell me, you're going to look
that'd
it
be
up.
lovely.
I got it.
Cool.
Flash healing Jeff. With 4
Works.
plus 17. I mean 19. I mean 20. My magic is boss. So that's 20 magic. I mean 20 whatevers.
That is
Where
a
the-
pretty boss magic stat. I can't even deny
What
that.
the heck is
Oh,
Bard?
thank you.
Oh, it was sharing a page.
Oh, there you go. Song of Slaughter costs 9 MP.
Oh, nice.
Allies receive 10% crit chance. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Doesn't matter
Nope.
to me.
That means with my regular weapon, I have a 25% chance to crit.
Mm-hmm.
Allies receive 10% crit chance, plus 4 to attack rolls, plus 2 to damage, and plus 4 magic. Jeez. So, all magic users, please remember this, or put parentheses or something whenever Song of Slaughter, whenever Jinx is nearby you, you get plus 4 magic.
Super.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Luna, do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll super help for my 1 MP situation. Not that I can
Man,
really
I'm
touch her
taking
anyway.
that
Proximity
temporary
thing. Are we all
crit
pretty close
chance.
together right
How
now?
long does it last?
Yes.
As long as I have it
It's a
activated.
song.
Oh, cool.
It's like Simple Phrase, but better.
How good are the acoustics in this room?
Quite good.
So just like it's
Quite good.
reverberating
Katie,
around.
how's your HP?
Everyone can hear me.
I'm good for now.
What about you, Lisa?
I'm good. I have full on everything. Because I just leveled.
Awesome.
All right. So, Trevor, your first roll was to disengage.
Well, roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes.
All right. Here we go. You guys witness Red Riding Hood disengage herself.
Ow, what a bitch.
She crits the disengage. And you're just like, damn. And then all of a sudden you hear the buzzing of the lightsaber go mute. And you're like, we can't track her. Yay. Then all of a
Say,
sudden,
damn it.
Jinxa,
Yeah.
you are backstabbed.
Hey, I know that move.
That's lame.
Fine.
What's your... I got you.
16. Oh, remember I didn't up my defense, or like you were asking me if I had taken in my new dex into consideration.
Okay.
So it's 17.
Okay. She's still 18.
Okay.
Recording.
24 plus... You take 39 damage
Oh god.
from the
Her
backstab.
backstab is weak as shit. I mean, what?
And then... and then she ad cuts, or no, not ad cuts, blah, blah, blah. She uses the lightsaber and jabs at Luna.
No.
I jumped.
She attacks you instead with a crit.
Thank you.
No.
You are crit, and
With
your...
the lightsaber?
Yes.
Damn.
That sucks.
What headgear are you wearing?
What headgear?
Any headgear?
I'm wearing a skull cap and a
It's a
mask.
lightsaber.
The skull cap is destroyed.
What?
Oh, because lightsaber.
You are dealt 45 more damage.
Oh god.
God dang it. Hold
Test
on.
It's on me.
Hold on, I have
If you
my,
break my fucking sword again,
Don't be crit.
I swear to Christ.
39 plus 45.
Shut up,
have
Jeff,
my
I hear you
ring as
snickering.
well, or the Father's Love ring
Mhm.
shield that I'm trying to take into account. That has
I might get to
10,
use
so
full
that
life
was-
for the first time.
That's good.
20 MP, god. So much
So-
MP.
For what?
Full life.
Oh, that's a
45.
good ability, though.
So 35 plus 39. It is 74.
Total, okay. 74.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, that would have wiped me out entirely.
Me too.
Okay.
And then her minor action.
I have 8 HP, guys.
No, it's fine. I got
Does
it.
Oh my
that
God.
We'll take care of it.
Her minor action is to summon a spirit wolf. Player phase.
Spirit wolf.
Spirit wolf cannot attack the same turn it was summoned.
I know exactly what I
That's
Also,
was
make
me
sure
next,
that you're
right?
casting full heal, not full life. Okay. Because full life is a resurrection plus full heal. That's why it costs so
No, I
much.
meant if she if
It's your turn,
someone
Speedy.
died. I can read.
Okay.
Well, me,
Okay.
I think I have more decks than her, don't I?
You both have 10.
Yeah.
She did it for the defense business.
But they do both say revive.
She's also
I'm a
doing it
cautious
just to spite you.
Not really.
Not
Yeah.
completely.
Her or no? I'm just kidding.
Are you looking for the eraser again?
No, my dice.
Just come to think about it, I think every Cameron character that I've played with has had high defense.
Ridiculously high defense. Because I enjoy it.
The
Or
monk,
I mean high dexterity. I meant to say.
Kalina, the
pretty
monk,
sure
the monk
every-
Zora. Yeah. And this last Foxy character she played, yeah. You like Dex.
Yeah.
I do.
Dexterity is a good stat.
I'm not going to have any next game.
Actually, I have played a character that did not have really any dex, or was always lower than somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah,
there was
okay.
I think it was the superhero
And
campaign.
Captain
Yeah, because we had
Oh, yeah.
Speedster
Was it?
Jim.
Yeah.
He had
Usually strength
crazy
dex,
high
but
dex
not
in
this
his.
time.
Yeah, Jim only put points into cutting into Dex.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
well, for his character, it made sense.
It makes
to be
sense.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Alright, so, it's up to you.
I am going to use the new shotgun that I procured.
Awesome. Did you write the details on it or not
I,
yet?
I did.
Okay, cool.
So it's crit
And I
chances
texted
plus
him, too.
15%.
Plus
On top of
25
the
now.
10, yeah, plus 25%.
2 plus 10.
Not a crit, but.
Not a crit. No.
New.
No.
Oh, don't worry. I
You
only have a
actually hit her.
95% chance to
Oh, cool.
crit.
You actually hit her.
With a 2. Alright, I'll take it. Where's the 12? It's the 10.
Yes, that one.
Okay, fuck this.
I don't use this
It's
one.
okay.
Yeah. 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 3 plus 10
No.
plus a 4 bleed. I know it probably won't, but it says stuns target.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
It never does. 3 turn reload. Yeah, just FYI.
What was the addition of all the damage?
Oh, I thought you were counting. 10, 20, 35,
35 plus 4.
38
Mhm.
plus 4.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Boxes.
Any minor action?
I already taunted, so I guess it's already going.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
Vaughn.
gonna call that good because I don't have anything else.
Okay. Trevor.
Where are Red and the Woof Woof compared to me?
Woof Woof is in the exact center of the room. You are still by the doorway that you came in through. She is actually within Masamune distance of you right now.
Oh?
But not short sword distance. Just
Exactly.
maximum distance.
What?
They get stuck in my
You know what, Tommy? I am actually going to go to. Could I get within melee range of the wolf?
Yes. Step forward once.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to attack the wolf, not backstab, just regular attack.
Okay.
It's like
My
you
current
fucking
25% chance to crit.
Please crit.
Natural 19.
Damage.
A shitload. 1 sec.
It's gonna be your backstab damage minus 1 set of cunning, basically.
Well, my backstab damage also is doubled because of the goddamn Master of Shadows bit.
Right. So
So, have it and then
have
take.
it and then take away cunning once.
Got it. So that would be 77 minus 67 damage in a single swing.
67 is pretty good.
It's dead.
Oh, super.
What I was hoping to do, kill the ad. Awesome.
Good job.
Uh,
Yeah, you should get ad block next
So
time.
your
though.
minor was movement, and major was attack. Any instants you want to use?
You're inhuman.
I didn't know that my minor was movement. I was going to swap to something, but I'll stick with what I got. But I am going to disengage. So I disengage because
Okay.
haha, magical item.
Miss Katie.
I
Draw.
draw. I draw.
I scrapbook the fight.
Scrapbook the fight. It's not
Let's
trolls.
see.
Yeah.
Are you
Well-
scrapbooking my plan?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
there we go.
I'm gonna do my thing
Is that good?
first. Although I
It's
do
really
need to
cute.
do
Yeah,
sure.
it's a good movie.
Okay, so I'm doing my chakra
Netflix keeps
first.
telling me.
Excellent. It's only going to hit her, so what's the damage?
Oh yeah, good point.
And you already know she's not stunned by the blunderbuss.
Yeah.
I think you did.
So it's gonna be 1d10
love
duh.
that.
So where's the d10?
Obsessive with this person.
They creep me out.
8.
Yeah, they're kind of weird
Look at how
now.
much magic I have. So 8.
Don't forget you have +4 magic right now from Cam.
So then that's 8 plus 22 for my chakra.
30.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Do it now.
And
Look at how
now,
much damage I did with my fucking sword!
Is it plus
It's a
2?
crit.
Plus 2
now I'm gonna
damage
flare.
that I would add in? Or
I like
the
flare. It's a good ability.
Plus 2 damage.
Although, should I
Okay,
put
so then-
fire on her first?
Trevor's scared.
I think it's
It might be worth it.
it would be more mana efficient over time because the burn damage would stack and it's such a cheap
Yeah.
spell.
You're
But
wearing a hat with a feather in it, Trevor.
flare would
Just so hard
like
to
if
get.
you have enough
That's
MP to
cute.
sustain the whole fight because I don't think you've gotten low on MP before. Have you?
Yeah, I still have mana potions.
Like
so.
yeah, you can just keep stacking the damage hardcore if you kept flaring every turn.
Yeah.
If you had the MP for it, do that.
I'll do flare this round.
Flare bear.
14.
Plus, I imagine since we didn't rest beforehand, this isn't a battle of attrition. It's a battle of we need to win quick.
Yeah, true.
Here's hoping.
You're so perceptive.
It's never final
my fellow DM.
form.
Yes.
So 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay, so 16. Oh my gosh, 26. 28 plus 22.
50.
50 fucking damage.
You did account for the +4 magic, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Also, did you account for the +4 magic twice? Because I believe Flare does 2 times magic.
Oh yeah. So because I have
Another
20.
22.
Right now I have.
Do I need to add
15,
that to my
16.
magic stat
Same.
right
So
now?
it would have been 28 plus 26.
So I have 22 magic, but since it's times 2 magic,
It'd be 44, right?
that's 44. Yeah.
44 plus the 28?
Yeah.
Because your die rolls was 28,
Oh
right?
yeah. I didn't
got
do
it,
that.
guys,
That's
don't worry.
right. Sorry, I forgot.
I kept track.
Yeah, I
Okay.
calculated that wrong.
So it'd be
My bad.
72.
Damn.
72
Magic
plus
right now
the,
because
what,
we're
30
fine.
done for
Yeah.
shock aura?
Yeah.
My
Okay.
my minor, I'm gonna take one of my standard potions.
Fantastic.
What is the roll for a standard MP?
Standard MP is 3d6 plus 8.
Okay.
Mr. Zilfin, what do you do?
Hey, you remember my name this time.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Zilfinier.
So, Ziltania.
Mr. Zagbar, yeah.
Zoltan. You're
Zathura.
Zarthurg.
Zerd.
Zalamaturgica.
Keep this going, guys.
I swear that sounds like a
Zalfina.
But it's getting a little weird.
Princess Zelda.
Na 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 na.
0.
I have a rapier.
Alright,
I have a foil.
so my plan was going to be to attack the wolf, because I can't really touch red.
Correct.
But there's no more
Oh,
wolf.
my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I know you don't want to break your sword. And have 1 MP. I mean, really, I'm just gonna fucking go find a hole in one of the pillars and fuck it. Because that's about as good as I'm going to be this turn, you guys. I'm going to I'm going to procure my greater MP potion off of my belt and drink that.
Okay.
So that is me rolling to actually do it.
Just go make a glory
I'm
hole
gonna do
somewhere.
so 4d6 plus 12 is going to be 7, 12, 18, 30 MP. It brings me up to
31.
31.
That's
And
smart math
then
right there.
I am going to yeah, super hard math.
Shut up.
It's
Man.
more severe because you're wearing gloves.
Mwah.
It's fucking cold up here.
I believe it.
I just broke
I'll
it
say
from my
again,
ear on. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Because I say this like every third session or so. I miss you and I want to come up and visit you.
Miss
There you go.
you.
Casinos!
Okay, I definitely need to summon a. Okay, is there? Is the ground covered in any gore, or is there any earth?
It's actually quite
nearby?
clean. If anything, there is dirt and maybe sand, but it's a stone floor.
So not enough to create a golem, I'd imagine.
No.
Okay. So in that case, my Dragon's Bane wielding shambles is going to be the best bet. That's so ludicrous. Okay. So.
Suddenly, for some reason, we give him
Draw
Masamune.
that. No, I'm just kidding.
And
So-
Let's see what this is like.
I'm going to go ahead and just spend the mana on the ants.
Draw.
Etch it.
So
Etch a
basically,
skip.
my turn is basically just going to be 2 minor actions instead of using a major. So I'm going to quaff the greater MP, summon shambles.
So complicated all the time.
Shamble summons, I'm going to have them right next to me.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I'm going to use the small fragments of my turn to basically say, hold on, I'm going to get you Dragon's Bane. Because I don't have enough turn left to get it to you.
And without his head, he just kind of stands there.
Yeah, he just kind of stands there and like outreaches his arms like, give me. Okay.
But you also have this haunting feeling that it's actually your father inside those bones going, give me a hug.
Give me a hug, son. I'm like, you're no father of mine.
Always with the daddy issues.
Is your turn over?
Or really long turn of
Such a
jack
prick.
shit.
If he's not gonna ask, I am. I'm straight off or you get
Okay.
I was counting your turns. I'm like, I think that's it. Like, I think that's everything. But you tell me.
I'm gonna
It's
go
very interesting.
stand. Just kidding. I'm gonna stand right where I am because I don't have any movement left. So
Yeah, your movement was already taken up by trying to find a hole in the pillar. And
yeah, and fucking it.
yeah.
No, I'm done.
Miss
Glad
Cosmo.
you're committing to
Mr.
that
Cosmo.
action,
I'm
Jeff.
so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Really.
I'm very committed.
I'm gonna cast full heal on Jigsaw
Fantastic.
with an 11. That's
Fully healed.
24.
Yay.
And as for my niner,
Useful abilities.
can I use me?
Useful abilities are useful.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
she was the only one to take damage in that turn.
Yes,
right?
but there are other party members that were in. Why am I helping you?
I
Why am I
don't
looking at you
know.
when I ask
yeah,
that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you need to be talking to me.
Jenny, I'd recommend the armors on Little Miss did a
I
shitload of
can't do
damage
armor.
over here.
Yes, you can't do
So it's
armor
gotta
right
be
now.
flash heal.
The best thing is either going to be flash heal or barrier because barriers is sustained. But I don't think any magic damage is going to happen this battle.
I don't think so
I
either.
think it's all
Since she
physical.
voiced her hatred of magic
Yeah.
last session.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna put a major armor on that one, or no, not that one. That one, I think.
To be
What?
honest,
Keep
I
disengaging.
think every one of your turns is going to be dedicated to either full healing, full lifing, or regenning, and flash healing.
Thank you.
Sounds about right.
I don't think
You're
the
gonna be
mage armor is
busy.
going to be much health in this
Okay,
battle.
I meant to say, flash heal. Who was it? Katie? Or you?
Neither one of us got hit. It's
Yeah.
only Cameron who took damage. I think Jeff's saying
Yeah.
save your MB.
Yeah.
She was about to get hit.
Okay.
And then
I
she
took it.
taunted.
Yeah, I can't
yeah.
do anything else really, except for set a vine trap, but that's
I
pretty
think
dumb at
if
this point. I mean, I could anyway.
If I could get
It'd be hilarious
shield.
if you finally get a successful vine trap on
I think I'm
just
red.
like-
No, I
goddamn
can't. I can't waste my. Sorry, because I could end up
Cool.
killing people. And these are
I
big
spent my
moves.
turn
I
shanking
mean,
an
these
Yeah.
moves are a lot of
immaterial wolf.
MP. I only have one potion, so
Yeah, conserve.
anyway, thank you. I'm done. Nothing. I don't do anything except for kind of move away from my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you back up towards a wall.
Yeah.
The Myrrh
I don't wanna get
launches
hit.
himself at Red Riding Hood and punches her twice.
Oh, that's cool.
Brave.
He misses,
Good job.
and he
Nora.
misses.
Go home, you
Oh,
stupid
berserker
Merc. Go back in the
Plus
water.
10 right there.
Berserker,
This is
man.
like fucking. That's like having Mike Tyson on your team, man.
He's
Here's
he's like, you know, if we were underwater, I would have got you.
If we were in water, this would be much different. I'd have the advantage.
All right.
Your lightsaber wouldn't even
I
work.
have the high
bitch.
ground.
We all end up underwater, and he just
Actually,
gets
wait a
Darth
minute.
Vader voice and goes,
This is
"I
a
have you
very
now."
legitimate and serious Star Wars lore question. Would a lightsaber ignite underwater?
No. It would not.
Ooh.
What would it
No,
do?
technically in the
underwater?
Clone Wars TV show they did.
Apparently, in the old Republic video game series, doesn't work underwater.
I
So it
believe
kind of
it.
depends on what Disney says now.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
True.
say, Tommy, for your session?
Personally, no, it wouldn't work underwater.
Okay.
This is very
Alright.
Not to
interesting.
mention
But
the fact that
this
all they
does
do is
bring around-
heat the water and barbecue
It's
the user.
hot.
This brings around to her turn, which is a good news for you guys. After she crit and used Destroyer with the lightsaber, it fizzled into inaction. So it seemed to have been like, destroy! And went back into the hilt, and she's like, shit.
Eh.
Oh.
So,
So she has a
Sounds stable.
weakness.
I found the answer to that. The underwater question.
oh, did you?
I did.
After this turn,
Okay.
Cameron, not Cameron, you're not Red Riding Hood.
Oh.
Red Riding Hood disengages barely.
Hmm.
Actually, everybody give me a d20.
No, not a burp.
I guess I
20.
will.
4.
Nice!
Second
Uh,
floor of,
17.
Oh!
rolled.
Cameron,
A 20.
you see her.
I got a 22.
So you
I
see
think multiple people see her.
several people see her. You see her suddenly appear behind Katie just as she's about to backstab.
Wait. I have this ability. Can I use it or try to use it?
It's not a new day.
Tom.
I
Will you shut
tackle
up?
her
At
out
least
of
I
the way.
try.
That will be your entire turn. Are you sure? Why am I helping you?
Yes. Or
If you don't
fine,
actually
I will
wanna
switch
kill
it
us.
to red. I tackle red instead.
D20. She could have just taunted. Just kidding. Go ahead, please.
Even though that's...
Fine, I
Never mind.
taunt. Thank you. 17.
Fantastic, you taunt. She backstabbed you instead.
I'm trying to avoid taking damage.
And you shouldn't have taunted.
I'm gonna throw out a little pointer on the taunts. She was aware of Red's position after spotting her, so would the backstab damage just be a regular attack?
Nope.
I'm having a backstab if I'm facing
I
you.
just hear
Bitch.
dissatisfied
Because it's the
grumbling because I
name of the
can't
movie.
actually see Jeff from my angle.
Well,
That
that
doesn't
does
make
prove a
logical
point. Is that
sense.
if she was backstabbing Luna, it would still be backstab damage. But since she was like, "Hey," she's like, "Oh right," that's not a crit, or at the very least, it will not be a backstab damage, but it will be crit damage.
Okay.
And it will be painful.
24 plus 15 is 39.
I secretly want Red to just come around and like break everyone's armor because it'd be really funny.
She deals 39 damage to your chest.
Need a
Ow.
bevy of dicks.
My chest feels like it's taken 39 points of damage, guys.
Then uses add cut.
Jesus.
Ab
I
block.
use my shield, which apparently does nothing.
She crits again for another 39.
I figured out her class, by the way.
Her minor is to summon
Yeah.
a spirit bear.
Alright, Jeff, you got this one.
Alright, got it.
And then she disengages.
Let's try to make
No, she
bear
doesn't.
noises.
She's already done that. Player phase.
Woo! Look at that turn. Alright.
I'm out.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, I'm -2.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
How much damage did you say total?
This I took 39 plus 39, and the skull cap also erased 6 of my HP.
Hey.
Tommy,
So-
when you wanted
So you took
D20s from
78.
us, I got a 20.
So you only had 76 HP after the skull
Can
cap
I
was
not
broken.
react to it too?
Okay.
It became a moot point
Did
because
you
she taunted the attack.
Take into
with-
account any
Oh.
damage reduction from your armor?
I don't have any.
It's okay. I can
damage
full life
reduction.
you.
You don't have damage? You have plate
You
mail,
have
don't
like
you?
crazy high armor, don't you, Cam?
It'll be fine.
I have scale mail, which is I guess plus.
You're wearing plate mail because Epic gave you plate
Oh,
mail.
that's right. Plat.
Yeah, so that's like
You should have a
So
couple
three
points of damage
damage
Okay, I
reduction.
have 3 damage reduction, which
So you
I
took
need.
you're
6
one.
less damage.
Or 6, yeah.
So you're at 4.
Okay.
woohoo!
What was
I
that?
never keep
It sounded like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Sounded like Homer Simpson having asthma.
Man yells loud.
Player phase.
This is stressful, man. I'm having to like remember shit. It's like, wait a minute, you have plate mail. Alright. It's
Thanks, Jeff.
very
Thank you.
stressful.
I appreciate
This is
that.
a stressful role that I have.
I have to do everyone's work.
As the creator, the recorder, and the rememberizer
Memorizer.
of the
What happens
party.
when you write the
It's
entire
not a
fucking
lore
game?
Jack check, it's a Jeff check.
Jeff, is this real? Is this real life? Yes, this is real life.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of
Is
stupid
this just
questions.
fantasy?
Oh, it's so nice. When I say it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, anytime.
It's like a heating pad. For Littlefoot.
Miss Tank Tank,
Sorry.
Alright,
would you like to
Since
put
I'm
the
not-
smashing on her?
since I'm not actually dead yet.
You're not quite dead yet.
I'm not.
He's not quite dead yet.
I'm going to use Warcry.
Yes.
Sorry, my message hasn't been working right since a couple days
God,
ago.
War
so it doesn't
Cry
tell
and
me
Song of Slaughter combined is
when
actually
they-
really good.
See, that was cartoons.
So there you go, guys. You get a +4 attack, +2 damage reduction, or sorry, +2 damage, 5% crit chance for 3 turns,
So good.
and a shield for level +3.
Oh, only you get that shield.
Only you
That's
get that
just
shield,
me.
yeah.
Okay, then I will take my own shield. So
Wait, I'm
13.
Can you?
No, sorry.
I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. All I caught out of that is I now have a 30% chance to crit.
Yeah, that's basically what matters to you. But overall, with
Plus 4
her,
attack.
with her War Cry and Song of Slaughter, it's a really good combination. I believe you're getting like +6 damage right now. I think.
A +4 attack on both of them. So
Oh, is it
That's
+2 damage or +2 damage?
yeah,
think-
+2 on the
Okay.
damage, and then +4
Yeah.
attack.
Okay. So 4 attack and 4 damage, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, 8 attack and 4
8
damage.
attack and 4 damage. Oh, my bad. Yeah. That's, yeah.
So there you go, guys.
I remember when I was writing out the skill trees for the party buffs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, these two would be a really good combination, which is why I mentioned offhand like a couple campaigns ago. I was like, Bard Tank would be really good. I'm very glad you followed suit with that.
Well, it's coming in handy.
Yes.
I'm a priest. My only thing that I did not get this figured out is the Gaston shotgun a two-handed?
It is two-handed, yes.
Okay, so I can't do
So, I mean, you-
anything else with it right now. It's recharging.
I'm a
Right.
boy.
I mean,
not, but
I am a boy man.
Yes. Technically speaking, if you were to have it out right now, your shield would be put away in your bag. Because if you're not
Takes
holding
two
on to the
hands to shoot a
shield,
gun.
to hold on to the gun,
I just
But-
assumed it was like strapped.
man, if only.
strapped.
So
Okay, I'm sorry. I have
no,
a lot
it's
of
okay.
issues going on.
It's okay. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. I give you guys a lot of shit. So let's just say this for ease, and also since you're my wife, and also since you're frustrated. Let's switch the fact that you have this Gaston shotgun equipped right now. So let's just say that your minor action or something was to put it away and to pull back your sword and your shield.
That works.
Swappy.
I'll stop there then.
Trevor.
Unsurprisingly, I'd like to backstab.
What?
Backstab you?
What is that?
What is
This
love?
is so weird for me normally playing some big ass dude with a big ass sword. Oh wait.
Oh, I want to make my claim. Red is a dual wielding slayer with a minor in assassin and hunter.
Very close.
Wow.
Very close.
24 for the attack roll.
Awesome.
Sweet build.
It slightly hits her, just like it dink off of her, but you still deal full damage.
Or berserker.
Great, that's
my bad.
162 points of damage.
Woo!
162.
Woo, woo.
God, I
She's
love
up.
this dude.
She's upset.
Yeah,
Oh,
She's
no,
like,
laugh
she's
in
gonna
her face
rage.
and
Ow.
disengage.
I am mad.
Why do you always have to make her enrage when it's my turn so I don't get my turn?
Because Trevor goes before you, and Trevor does a lot of damage.
Thanks a lot, Trevor.
Katie, it's your turn.
So welcome.
Oh, okay, good. So I still get my turn. Alright, so my shock aura will go off, which means I don't need to roll that.
Did you hear when I said I disengaged?
Trevor disengaged, engaged.
I'm sorry, he did what?
Disengage it. Did
So 30 damage with my shock aura.
another 30?
Yeah. And now I'm gonna do another flare.
Worth.
Please do for 70 damage. That would be so awesome.
Well, so, I mean, she's gonna do another plus 44 on a die roll, so it's very possible. I just want to see her fucking spell burst on that.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ. Hey, do things like Warcry and Song of Slaughter, do they increase spell burst chance too?
No,
No.
17 plus
Okay.
44.
they are meant to be melee buffs.
How much?
Got it.
How much damage did your shock aura do this time?
30.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't remember.
Plus 2, plus 2,
I got you.
plus 4.
From his attack, yeah. Okay.
Plus 4 cry, plus Song of Slaughter.
Right.
The SOS.
All right.
I like it.
Zelthan.
Hello.
Hello.
How there?
Welcome to Soaring Over California.
Howdy do. Alright, I give my Dragon's Bane to Shambles,
Major action.
and I tell Shambles to go attack the bear.
He lets out a silent battle cry. Audience, it sounds like this.
Okay. Is Shambles able to attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like a tortoise.
Well, I mean, he got a 4
Plus.
plus 4 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, 4 plus 4 plus 8, or
Yeah, 4 plus 4 plus 8.
okay, it hits.
16, better hit.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 5 on my last attack, and with bonuses it was still 20 goddamn 4.
So, 17 plus 8 is 25, plus 4 is 29 damage with the Dragon's Bane.
Excellent.
And then I already used my major action. I take a couple steps back.
Well said.
I could say your minor action was to speak and command, but that's fine.
Well,
You move back.
I don't need to. It's my
You can also
major.
say that you said these things while moving back, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Miss.
And I tell Red that she's a horrible piece of shit and she should die.
While Masamune is being drilled through her gut, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do a minor action?
I have
and do my
an effect
anti-potion
on
again? I have another
conversations.
Sure.
one. It was 3d6.
3d6 plus 8. Jenny, you may go.
I'm sure he's done.
I'm done.
I'm, yeah, quite confident. I counted his rolls.
I'm gonna cast a full heal on Jigsaw. 20.
20.
Wow.
You have 400 HP.
I wish you would have a little blanket of extra.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give an overshield of 10.
Yay!
Woo, woo.
And for my minor, I'm
By the way,
chugging
I
in.
just- I love how, like,
That's a roll.
Oh, I
Never mind.
have
Yeah,
That
just
just
do
killed
it.
everything.
17.
Oh, is it greater or standard?
Major.
Excellent. So you already wrote the rolls, so never mind.
Super.
Do you mind if I continue on with her turn
Yeah,
now?
please,
Excellent.
please, get on with it.
So, the Myrrh once again tries to run up to her and go, bam, bam. He hits
He didn't fail.
and misses,
Wow.
dealing her a massive 3 damage.
Wow.
Would the plus 4 damage bonus from Cameron's auras be affecting our ally?
Yes.
Thank you.
So he dealt
Would that
7.
also have it changed his attack rolls?
Yes,
Okay.
but not by much.
Yeah,
Alright, so
he's kind of a piece of shit.
she is at a whopping damage. Congratulations, guys. The spirit bear attacks your skeleton and goes.
Sorry, it goes what?
You heard me, damn it.
You heard me.
I got 30 MP from that potion.
He deals swipe damage.
Mm.
What is the defense of your skeleton?
Our skeleton's defense is 8.
It hits your skeleton.
Mhm.
Seriously?
See, it's not.
Can I have
91
a
damage.
point of order real quick?
What's that?
43.
Well, that was a useless
We
shambles.
need to
Alright, cool.
interrupt
Bye,
proceedings of
Shambles.
courtroom to ask a stupid question.
You useless
Maybe
piece of
point
shit,
something
you. God,
So
you're like
clarifies
you're
the
as
rule or
disappointing as my
something.
father,
No, that's a
Shambles.
point of clarification.
Fucking-
Or was he just as disappointed as your father?
Is moving something from inventory
Oh.
to your belt a minor action?
Inventory to the belt is a major action.
What?
Retrieving anything
Belt
from your
to
inventory
action
is a major
is-
action.
But grabbing it from your belt's minor.
Oh.
Major, minor. Alright.
Always major?
So.
Even if you
If
did it on
it's-
an off turn and then you know.
It's
Trevor, give
always
me a
gonna be
d20
major.
roll, please.
Yep. Is this getting bonuses from anything?
No.
That sucks.
Well, that sucks because I rolled a 2
Well, shit.
Excellent.
right next to a 20. God damn it!
The lightsaber reignites, and she's like, yes! And she she disengages again and goes, oh, zzz. And you're just like, I can't see you! And she's like, I know. And she tries to attack Katie again.
No.
Uh,
Okay. Once again, it is 39.
please
He
keep
wants
our
to
keep
kill
our
me so
mage who
bad.
does a consistent 100 damage eternal life, please.
I'm working on it. Hold on. Is 39?
Oh, she misses you.
Wow.
Good.
So I was
You mean
39
she
and
didn't
then
fucking
missed
crit?
it?
She hits you for 39.
Yeah.
She missed the lightsaber strike,
Oh, thank God.
but she uses that gun.
Oh, well.
Of course she
What a
did.
bitch.
What a bitch.
She does hit that one.
Okay.
She does not crit, though.
And cut 2 in half. Crazy.
Oh, one go.
Give me a d20 luck check.
20.
You
Damn.
know that regardless of the fact that this is not a magical blade, there is a high chance that your shield can actually absorb the strikes of this thing.
Oh.
You cannot do it this time because it's already hit you, but you're just like, this feels weird. It's like almost magica.
Oh, I get it, because that's what she's using to power it.
What was the
She hits you for 22 with the lightsaber.
Okay.
22.
So minus 22. So down to 37.
The fucking notification noises.
Oh yeah, I forgot those are
Turn
loud.
mine off.
And then
Yes.
she exclaims, something profane. And she uses an ability on her keyblade called Last Shot, and a bullet is fired from the hilt of her keyblade and hits you for...
Okay, taunt that.
It's aimed at you.
Oh.
It hits you for 24. And then
Wow.
Red Riding Hood
Disengage?
goes down to one knee and starts heavy breathing.
Oh no.
This is that time in the video
So
game where everybody
disrespectful.
wail on her.
I was gonna say, can I call dibs on cutting her fucking head off?
I would certainly let you.
I'm down to 13. Everybody.
13.
It
yeah.
is player phase.
When she falls to her knees, I'm gonna flare her again in the face.
Point blank.
Nobody's
fire.
gonna stop me either. 17.
Actually, I think a 17 might be a spell burst for you, Katie.
Ooh, how do I do again?
How much willpower do you have?
12.
So that's plus 10%. Do you have improved casting?
Yes.
Or one of the mastery, like casting masteries? I think you might get a 5% spell burst chance from one of your passives.
Yeah, I have improved casting for sure.
Do you get any other spell burst bonuses? Because it would be really sick if you spell burst right now.
I get plus 4 magic added to her.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful.
Which,
Doesn't affect spell burst, but it does affect the damage.
any crit chances?
Crit chances for melee.
Hmm.
Or for physical damage, I
Melee,
should
that's
say.
me.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
I know I have efficiency. I have
It's very
I have pretty
light,
much every
but it's
passive.
something.
What else
I
would
thought
I
you had
need
good
that could do
casting.
it?
I think it's casting that, or you have. Okay, so for improved casting, I
Yeah.
believe it's called.
It's 5%.
Does it give? Do you have it written down?
Yeah, it says 5% spell burst.
Perfect. Then that you have a plus 15% chance, which means
It's
that
17.
20 is natural, and then that would unlock 19, 18, and 17, which you just rolled.
Oh, so I did.
Yep.
Cool. So then, is that pretty much max damage of what Flare does?
Yes. So it's going to maximize
Damn.
your die rolls,
So,
and then you are going to do the plus 4 magic that you're getting from the Aras makes your magic 22, right?
yeah,
Okay, so it's going to be
that's
44 plus 11 is 55. So 55 plus maximum die rolls.
which is 44 plus times 2 magic. So, or not a 4d10 plus the 2 times magic, which
Got it.
would be 40, right?
Okay, so yeah,
40 plus
the
my-
maximum die roll is 40, and I already figured out the magic for the spell verse, so
Okay.
it's 55. So 55 plus 40 is 95.
Jesus Christ.
So your spell burst on flare is 95 damage with Aura's active.
Jesus. I wanted to finish her off. She doesn't like her at all.
No
want
way.
I didn't want to give her. I didn't want to
No
give her a
way.
chance to say anything.
What damage did you just cause? I'm sorry.
95.
95. Okay. Jinxa, it's your turn. She is not dead.
Damn.
Did you do your shock Aura?
30.
Well, it's not going to be 30 every time.
30.
Okay.
30 plus 8, or plus 4.
What?
I think the 30 already counts for the plus 4.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Damn. She holding on strong.
I'm going to use my lightning sword. 15.
Okay.
Is that crit? With The plus 15.
Very well could.
So not this because you're not
No,
using that
I'm
right now.
using this and this, so it's 15. And
15% total? No,
Do you have any cunning?
not enough.
I have 2.
2 cunning? Okay, so yeah,
So
the
no.
15 does not.
Regular damage.
Okay.
It does strike her though.
Oh. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 22, 24. 24 and 5, 6, 28 damage.
What?
Anything else?
Just being
No.
Well, Tom's already
I'm gonna straight through
activated.
that.
weird.
So you have to activate it again each turn though. But usually I notice that you taunt during her turn. So
Yeah.
do you want to just do that later?
Yeah,
Okay.
just taunt there.
Trevor.
Trevor.
I want to backstab, but I want to backstab the way that Sephiroth does to Eris in Final Fantasy VII, just straight through and like almost pin her to the ground. Spoiler alert.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Eris dies.
So many years
No.
later, I've still not finished this game. How could you?
Great. Now we know
Oh.
exactly what's going to happen in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Eh.
Nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. The people who made Kingdom Hearts 3 don't know what's gonna happen in Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's a very fair point.
It's true.
Alright, shanky backstab.
Shanky backstab.
Let's see, after all is said and done, that's 27. I rolled an 8 and it's 27.
It strikes. 162.
164.
Trevor.
Right? Wait, 1 second, let me double check that. Yeah.
Okay. Sylphin.
By the way, sorry.
By the
Just-
way. By the way.
You leave your sword behind.
During my turn,
Mhm.
Fair, the man, fair.
I cast blind on the bear.
Aww.
It's blind.
It casts.
Oedipus!
Take that, bear.
Mom, why?
And I finished my turn. That's not what I could do.
Excellent.
Incredibly effective turn.
Jenny.
Yes?
Jesus.
Don't make fun of my cough thing. Is she at 30?
She's
I
something
don't know if
low.
She was really low or if she was 30 low because I had 2 plans.
I don't know where her stuff is on this sheet because she.
I'm gonna err on the side of, yeah, she's gonna need healing.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
she just raised
Duh.
She was at 13.
Like, what else do I
guys.
do?
Yeah, she's at 13.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
no, I mean specifically Cameron. I think she took like 61 damage or something last turn, didn't she?
Yeah, she's really low.
She's at 13.
She was my focus. I just had 2 plans depending on what her level was. Okay? Jesus Christ.
No, my name's Trevor, but I understand your confusion with the beard and all.
Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm gonna full heal her again.
The boring life of a healer. Oh.
Or maybe I'm not. It hit my other dice. Not 2. Damn it. It sucks.
You always do a flash heal.
It's yes! God.
By the way, Jenny, I love how when you roll, you look so disinterested because you just hold your hand out and let it go.
No, I don't. I do this a lot.
You do that, and then you're like, okay, I roll. Like, you're like some big epic thing, like, I'm gonna heal everybody and revive them from the dead.
Have you seen what happens when I'm overzealous with my arm movements? That's how things get spilled on computers.
That's how I lost my eye.
I thought that just explained all of Jeff's black eyes.
I fell down the stairs.
Thank you.
I
Thank
fell.
you. Okay, I'm gonna flash heal her, and that's actually a lot. 7.
It casts.
Okay, so she gets my magic stat, which is 24 right now, plus 12.
36. I will someday remember to tell her. Anything else?
No, I can't.
Hypothetically, that puts her at 49
there's a
health.
minor
Yep.
animation.
Excellent.
6, I think. There's my elder wand. It's awesome.
God, I need a haircut.
She is hit for 14 more damage as the Myrrh goes.
For a second, I thought you meant that the Myrrh hit Jinxa, and I was like, what a dick!
God,
All right.
this is not her day.
Congratulations. She's enraged.
Yay.
But not dead.
Red Riding Hood is not dead. She stands back up and disengages, and you hear a very sinister.
I
as
track it.
You cannot,
Oh,
because
well.
she is shooting across the room at lightning speed.
Oh.
Quite literally, there is a jet of lightning behind her as she is moving so fast.
I
She's
track
gonna
that.
try and find the healer and kill her.
She strikes all of you. Yes, all of you, Trevor.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Is she a samurai?
That's what I was thinking. Just because she had some moves that he had.
She does not crit the move, however.
Oh, that's good.
I guess.
Right?
Thinking of myself here, because if I go, y'all
Did
go.
this bitch just alpha strike the whole fucking party? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on?
All of you take 25 lightsaber damage.
Son of a
Fuck
bitch.
me.
I'm immune to
Is
lightsabers,
that
so I don't
fire?
take any.
That's too bad.
Is that related to fire damage?
It is non-elemental.
How much damage?
No
I
way.
can blame a bitch
It is,
for
it
crying.
is plasma and light. It is
Thank
not.
you.
It's not
Thank
elemental.
you.
What?
Thank
How much
you.
damage was it?
25.
I'm gonna ask, does that damage me?
Yes. She's allowed to hit you
What a
via
bitch.
the deal.
Yeah, I know. But what a bitch.
I'm gonna take that
What
HP
a
potion.
bitch.
Oh, it was an AOE. She was.
I tried to full heal you,
She's
but I rolled a
enraged.
2, so I had to settle for
You
I-
healed for 36.
I
Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna tell you your HP. Yeah, so 49 and
minus
then you
25 is
took
24.
22 damage. So you're at 27.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Mother. But at least this is more even damage this time. It's hard
Yeah.
for me to keep track of.
Well, I have.
Okay.
I keep forgetting my damage reductions.
It's a very useful stat.
It is when you remember to use it.
And then
Coming from someone who typically like plays tank, usually.
And you
is
said you
the
taunted?
best stats.
Mm.
I can heal myself.
It is really the bestest stats around.
The bestest.
The bestest.
The best is.
wow.
Woohoo!
Double twins?
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Nat 20s?
No.
Nat 1s?
Yeah.
That's
Does
amazing.
that mean I get to disarm her and take the lightsaber?
Unfortunately, since you were not near Jinxa, likely, and also you disengaged and did not specify where you were, no. She was
Darn.
targeting you, and quite literally at the end of her little enrage move, she was meant to go up to you and impale both of her weapons into you.
Scaling
She rolled
myself
ones on
major and
both.
What's that?
Can I scoop up
Scaling
her
me,
weapons?
myself,
You don't have
major,
disarm.
minor.
She
It
did
would
not
be a
drop
major,
the
depends
Keyblade.
on what type of move you're using though.
It's too low.
Heal.
Regular heal isn't going to be
Dead.
major.
Does not help me.
It was the exact same.
Actually,
Oh, but I can flash heal myself.
Yeah, let's do more.
Yes, yes you can.
she drops the lightsaber.
I pick it up.
Your entire turn will be picking it up.
That's fine.
Jinxa grabs the Sith lightsaber and goes.
And just the little handle part of it is like half
Oh,
of her
shoot.
height.
My turn's not over. That will be your turn, but I have to roll for the bear.
Don't
Oh,
pick it
Oh,
up.
and you taunted, so.
I turned with the lightsaber.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm holding it upside down. The blade engages like downward.
Okay, so your defense is 17. It
Ace.
barely hits you.
Man, damn it.
It barely hits you.
Mm,
Come on, was I really the only one thinking that? No way.
I think you were.
What's your
Too
HP
fucking
value right
easy.
now?
My HP
Mhm.
is at 27. Plus I have
Maul is mean.
Maul is-
Maul is really mean.
How much damage did it do?
3 damage reduction.
It dealt 25 plus
22.
plus yes. 22, but 25 plus 40%. So
Oh.
so let's say 11. So 25, it's 36,
Feck.
33.
33.
33.
You can activate Warcry as an instant right now and get a
30.
barrier.
Oh, could I?
Warcry is already active.
It is an Is it?
It was 3 turns.
It is
so
an,
it
is an
ended at-
instant. Well, regardless of how long it's been active, it is an instant ability, not a sustained ability.
So she could reactivate it
You
and
can
get the shield
activate it again, but it doesn't like stack. It would just reset.
it would
Right.
reset, yeah.
Ew. Oh, hold on.
But
just
you
a
can keep
second.
reactivating the barrier.
Okay. Hold on.
This bunny is being mauled by a spirit bear. I mean, let's just enjoy
Yeah.
that a little
Yeah.
bit.
I gotta.
The bear
Make
better
sure-
enjoy it before it's dead.
By the way, Tommy,
Yes, Trevor.
did the bear get its blindness effect?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh ho ho! Look at that.
Well,
Yeah, I
That
pay
would
attention
be
too.
nice.
I'm just not that great at
I
it.
had enough MP.
Oh, I don't have enough MP for
I
Warcry.
am 2 MP short.
Well, that blows. Damn. Did you use your flash heal yet?
It's not my. Is it my turn?
It doesn't matter. It's an instant.
No, I was gonna use it on myself because I'm
Well,
getting rather
I mean-
No, she's
low.
about to die.
You can just
so-
watch Jinx of Fall if you
What?
want.
I was thinking like swap.
But if I'm dead, she's double dead. I can bring her back from the dead.
I have an MP potion on my belt.
But
I,
okay,
if I
I'll
could
flash
like
heal her.
swig it
That's
and
fine.
That's-
do that.
That's a minor. Yeah.
I'll flash heal you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. 13.
So it's minus.
So
Jinx is alive.
you get 24 plus 12. 36.
Oh,
Damn,
cool.
36.
So plus 36.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
So you did 30. I'm at 33. Thank you very much.
Easy there, Tiger.
Easy there, butthead.
What is this?
Bread with butter.
Wow.
Wow.
Bread with butter.
Why do you always feed him
Over
first? He's like your
there.
boyfriend.
You got me coffee.
What?
Oh my god. What kind of bread is this?
Cameron bread.
Well, now I really have to have some.
I told you I made bread.
I want some too. I can't get out. I'm landlocked.
YouTube listeners, this is like the best bread I've ever had. What is it? What'd you make it with?
It's homemade
Bread.
bread. It's
Homemade white bread.
Yeah.
Butter.
It's yeast bread.
Like butter.
And then you just
What the
butter
fuck?
right there.
It takes
Delicious.
2.5 hours to make.
Same damn thing.
Did you use a starter?
No.
What kind of butter was on it? Maybe that was enhancing the flavor quite a bit. I don't know.
I do butter it during cooking process
Hmm.
and whatnot.
It is very good.
I'm excited to have bread.
So
Oh boy.
if I were you, Jenny, I'd be careful how much you eat.
Yeah.
Literally, I
Coming from
literally feel like
Yeah.
Zilton is like leaning against the wall, not doing anything, and like critiquing the battle. Like, you should do that. You should do that.
And he's eating bread,
Oh.
butter
You
bread
should
at
do
the
that.
same time.
Or
And
like,
nobody knows where he got the damn bread. We're like, the fuck, dude?
I'm also a blue mage, lol.
Since Cameron survived this turn, I will say that she did follow through with like, oh, a lightsaber. Let me just pick it up. Is your minor action to go?
My minor action is actually to drink an MP potion.
Okay. So the lightsaber is currently not active.
So I can throw it at somebody else if I want.
Next turn, yeah.
Okay, so I have a greater MP potion. How much does I get?
Greater is 46 plus 12.
4d6 plus 12. Because I heard 40.
4d6 plus 12.
It does sound like
Well, I mean, if it was just going to be 46 plus 12, wouldn't we just say
okay.
58? It restores 58 MP. Holy crap, that'd be
40,
amazing.
12 plus 6.
4d6 plus 12.
I mixed those up. My bad. Okay.
No, it's one of those things that you need too.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So 24.
Tommy,
Tommy,
if you would be so kind as to offer me a slice of that delicious buttered bread,
I do not offer it.
that was very good.
please.
All
Please.
by
Sorry,
myself.
Poor
Oh
guy.
my god.
Thank you, Katie.
I can send you half of one because there's another entirely non-touched loaf. Let's just mail it to you.
I'm giving you crap.
I know.
You just mail it in like a towel. The postman is like, what the fuck?
Somehow you write the address on the towel.
Tommy, I love you.
That's so sweet.
Don't say whatever. Please don't. I love you.
Okay.
I have modules to do, dude. I can't let you back.
Okay, well, I mean,
Here's the
I got you
modules.
Dutch Brothers.
That's true. Okay. Jinx has survived. Trevor, your turn.
I'm gonna give you 3 guesses as to what I'm gonna do.
Good luck.
Backstab.
Jenny wins.
Stab
Stab you in the backy.
Man.
The crust is delicious. Where did this
Natural
recipe come
goddamn
from?
20.
Okay.
Is it in your head?
164.
Ah.
Actually, it's an old Betty.
Do I get any kind of bonuses for backstabbing with a nat 20?
Slightly tweaked.
Oh, I love Betty Crocker.
Hold on.
Hey.
It's in one of those like old.
Rule-wise, no.
MP cost was -2.
Awesome.
The one that
So I
looks
just
like
did
a
160. I'm sorry.
Red and white.
Yeah, 164 points of damage for 3 MP.
Oh,
And it's
Yep.
falling apart in my mom's.
That's awesome. And then I'm gonna go ahead and laugh in her face, and then slowly fade away.
Okay, but you don't disengage?
So kind of like what you do when we hang out.
I mean,
Ah.
if you want to be technical, I guess slowly fading away could be called to disengage. Yes, I disengage.
Luna.
Oh. Well, since she's not dead yet, I guess I'll have to do more.
Die.
Well, I laugh while I begin to cast another flare on her because it is hilarious how powerful this ability is. Hopefully I don't fail it this time.
Well, just wait. Just wait for you to get,
4.
like, Sky Crash or whatever. You'll be really
Sorry.
laughing then.
Yes.
I fucked up my math. I was actually supposed to be 162 damage for the last 2 backstabs. But
Plus
she has
her-
4 less damage on
Plus
her.
Song of Slaughter.
That is including Song of Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Trevor fuck math up?
Trevor fucked math up
Whoa.
by 2.
Take a picture.
Darn.
It'll last longer.
31 plus 44. 50.
75.
Oh, 75. Okay, I almost said wrong math. See, I'm bad at math. This is
It's
why.
really loud.
You're among friends.
And then my shock aura, I haven't done yet. I always forget what it is. I don't know why. It's a 1d10. I should always know this. 8 plus 22.
30 again. You're very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cool.
Jeff.
Kill the bear.
Kill the beast.
I haven't even touched the bear. I probably
I
should.
use my Keyblade on the
I
bear.
keep forgetting about the damn bear.
Me too.
I always kind of just leave the extras alone and just go for the main one.
Jinx is literally in the
Yeah.
back. They're going, I
That's
forgot
what
about the
I
bear
did.
too.
Honestly.
7 plus
I might do a minor on
8
those.
plus
but
willpower for my attack roll. Do I hit it?
Yes.
Some ungodly number. Oh, yes. 8. Oh, damn. Oh, wait. No, it's just 2d8. My bad. So 9 plus my magic is 2 plus 1 is 19. 28. And I am now next to the bear because I did
Yes.
strike it with my Keyblade.
Oops, oops, oops.
This bread is seriously worth it, Cameron.
How about you? You guys have had it before.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's
I
been a
forget.
year. Yeah, it's fine. It's been a while, so I figured.
Okay. You're still in a bad way over there, aren't you? Even
I've
before I
got
did.
33 health out of 76.
Okay. And just to second guess, is everybody else doing okay compared to that?
I'm
I
at
am
17
at-
health. I probably
Oh,
should
I'm
be
solid.
healed.
I'm at 43 of 68. I'm good.
Okay. So I did use a minor to give her a flash heal earlier. So I have to make a choice between the two of you.
I thought Flash Heal was instant.
It is.
So does that take up a minor?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Never mind. Cool.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Okay. But I can't full heal both of you.
It all depends on if it's going to be an AoE next, because I won't take damage unless... Because if Cameron can still taunt, then I'll be fine. But if they do an AoE, then I might get knocked out. But it just depends on
Okay.
what the next ability is.
Then I better full heal Cameron and then try to
My intent.
give you a regen.
My intent for the next one is to activate the lightsaber and use Warcry again. So I get that shield back, plus you guys get that extra buff.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, the buff needs to be
You're
refreshed.
gonna make brain race to do. Yeah, I think that's still gonna be my plan. I'm gonna full heal you, and then give her a regen. So we'll keep hitting her every turn. For 3 turns.
Just
Anybody have a problem with that?
Nope.
Oh, ma'am.
Decent.
Okay. Full lifing Cameron. 13. No, not full full healing, I meant. I'm sorry. Full healing. Okay. And then I just realized that I can't. Oh shit. Can I use Flash Heal again as a minor? No.
No.
Shit. I fucked up. Regen's not.
Well, did you use Flash Heal your turn already?
Yes, I did. I already
Yeah.
did that. For
Oh,
Cameron.
I see.
I fucked up.
It's okay.
The other thing I was thinking of is not. It would be another major.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Can't cover all our bases all the time anyway.
But with my minor, I'm gonna heal myself with the potion.
Do you need an MP?
No, an HP. Like heal myself.
I was going to say, do you need an MP?
What?
Do you need an MP? Because
No.
I have spare.
Not yet, but I might in a couple turns.
Just go rubbish through my bag.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, couple turns. Anyway, okay, so that's my turn.
All right.
It kind of looks like almost Steven Universe animation
Huh.
style.
Yeah, that's funny. When I was making her, I'm like, wait a minute, she has blue skin, not human skin, but I really like the way I painted it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna have to keep it anyway.
Should make it like
The
a
Merg.
really light.
Oh.
Merg.
Yeah.
The Mer's dead. Sorry, guys. The last AoE wiped him out.
Dun, 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 dun,
No.
No, not the Mer whose name I never knew and who I kept forgetting existed.
dun.
He saved your ass.
Poor Mer.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Didn't do shit for me.
He barely did any damage, but he did help us get
Yeah,
through
dude.
that one thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair.
Trevor,
He
D20,
was-
please.
He was a good soul, guys. Come on.
Rest in peace, Mer.
Mer.
My man, Mer.
That sucks.
What? 5. So, Red Riding Hood centers herself in the very middle of the room, and something kind of weird happens to her. She bends into some sort of carnal position. It's reminiscent of the Great Wolf that you guys met so long ago.
Oh, thanks.
Very bent over and kind of like sniffing the air in a carnal kind of way. I'm gonna say it's carnal in a kind of carnal way. And suddenly,
Like
Carly.
Carnival.
she's smelling the air, and her face twists to look exactly at Trevor.
Oh. Trevor likes wolves when they're normal.
Bam! You're crit, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm stretched too thin. I need the MP potion.
Here. With,
Okay, Trevor, how much HP do you have?
43.
You have more than I
I think
do.
I'm about to die.
I have 33 right now, so
Nah, let it hit me.
okay.
Is that MP potion on your belt?
your.
Well,
your,
I used one and I have more in my bag.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Your
No.
your flash shield does.
Trevor, you're
just
down
enough cover.
44.
Flash
Oh,
shield.
you mother.
Okay.
Flash shield.
Oh,
That's
well, I've only
flashing
done
then.
like 500 damage.
Hey, can I
I'm
make a
on
deal with
whatever.
Rumble?
Am I allowed to flash heal him right now?
Her turn is not over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't end their AoE. Oh, wait, no.
Can I use my 2 showmanship points to not take damage?
Yes.
I have a minor MP, but it's on my inventory.
Everyone takes 31 damage.
Does that include me?
Well, I'm out.
28.
From what?
From her AoE.
What's her AoE?
The same sort of super fast striking
Oh.
move across the room.
Jesus.
She, however, have been not telling you guys
If I
this.
got knocked
She has
out-
been hitting the bear as well,
If I
and
get
the bear dies.
if I get knocked out by the by that, does my ring shatter?
No, it only shatters if you hit absolute 0, which
Oh.
means death.
Dead.
How much
Like, true
damage
death.
does she just do?
31.
What's that? Minus 17.
14.
14, yeah, you're negative 14.
I'm at 6 health.
Super.
She
Tommy,
collapses
does
back
that-
down to her knee. Yes, Trevor.
Did that AOE actually hit me?
No,
Okay, because I was gonna say otherwise I'm gonna like be like in the negative.
it is player phase.
Okay. I'm going to activate War Cry.
Okay.
Did that count?
Yeah.
It slipped out of my hand.
Happens to the best of us. What's your major?
My major is I'm attacking her with the frickin' lightsaber.
Heck yeah.
With a 3.
12 plus 3 and
To be
plus 13. It hits.
absolute. If it barely hit because of the +8, I believe the war cry is actually fallen off at the beginning
No,
of this phase.
it's without the war cry it still hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um
Love it.
damage. You're holding a shield, so it's going to be one-handed. What'd you do with your sword? Did you sheath it or did you drop it on the ground? Bing! Ooh.
I had a spot on my belt because I used the MP,
Okay.
so I just put it
Just
on
moved
the
there.
belt.
Okay, that's fair. So, one-handed, the lightsaber is 3d10 plus character level.
Hold on. Let me finish the sword. Okay.
Damn.
One more time.
3d10
3d10
plus character level.
plus
Jesus.
Not bad.
level.
That's the one-handed damage.
Lightsaber.
Meh.
Okay.
However,
Nah.
keep this in mind, you can write it down or not. When it crits, it deactivates for a turn.
Okay.
That's kind of interesting.
Okay. Crit equals deactivate. 1 turn. Okay. So.
Are you okay? You okay there?
That's like,
Plus 10, 13,
oh my god.
16.
It's like 16 and a half plus 10 damage on a one-handed weapon average.
Mhm.
Ugh.
So 20.
You guys weren't supposed to have it.
Yeah.
26.
26.
What did I just say the average damage was?
16 plus 10.
Yeah, 26. Crazy.
And there's no strength or cunning added to that.
It is strength and cunning.
Oh, I didn't add that.
So another 12.
Plus the Song of Slaughter, which is plus 2.
Zilfin.
My character literally just goes like,
I'm doing something.
well, the bear's dead, and
You can't
summoning
attack
a
Red?
minion. No, I can't.
Oh, because
A deal that you don't know about.
no. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'd be like, sorry, I'll explain later.
If we survive.
Yeah. I'm gonna summon Useless again. And
Hey, I'm sitting right here. That's rude.
Nah.
I go, hi, you faceless fuck. And I dig out Dragon's Bane
Oh.
up off of the ground where Shambles once stood. Useless sack of shit, and that's my whole turn. Cool.
Is his minor action to grab it? Or major action to grab it, or he can't act at all?
Well, he can't act at all, for one. And two, after summoning him, that's my minor. And I have to retrieve Dragon's Bane,
Yeah, so
which
it's
is
a
a
major.
major.
Okay.
So I'm donesies.
Mr.
Yeah.
Cosmo.
Cool beans. Okay, well, about that. Dwindling MP at the moment. Only other MP potion in my inventory. But, oh well. I'm gonna heal. What's your name over there? Phobos.
I
Damn.
feel so loved.
Who are you?
Sorry.
Trevor,
I
is this
don't know
the
what
first?
fuck your name is anymore, but you're gonna live, asshole.
Trevor, is this the first time that your character's gone down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
What are you at again? Can you refresh my memory, please?
I'm at -1.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, I'm
Well,
down.
I'm
So is
negative
Katie.
14.
I know, right?
You are okay. So
That's actually pretty close to death for your character, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I have 52 health, luckily.
Well, that's
But without your
including,
equipment.
Oh, yeah,
including all
okay.
of your bonuses. yes, as
So
well.
I should probably get after Katie then instead of you. She's more dead.
6 of one, half a dozen.
What?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm asking you guys
It
to
means
help me
either
out.
one.
Okay, thank you.
You ever heard the phrase 6 of one, half a dozen of the other? Wow, I really am old.
But I can't full life because I don't have quite enough HP. So you're gonna have to get the next best thing.
That's
Sorry.
totally fine.
I cast
Um,
regular life on you.
Which is regular life. And I think I'm gonna choose Katie because she's closer to being dead for real.
Yeah, it's fine.
And such.
Sure, like yes for you.
And I rolled 5,
It works.
so
It's a
you get
quarter,
a
right?
quarter of your max HP.
Yay.
So
How
it's
much
like-
would that be at 52?
12 or something.
And for my next trick,
Danko.
17. Oh, no,
No,
sorry,
no,
quarter.
12 or 13.
I'll put 13.
Okay, that's fine.
No, it would be
I'm fine with
14
13.
times 4 would be 56. Yeah, it's like 13.
and
Yeah, it is 13. What the fuck am I talking about? It's
Yeah.
literally
I
13.
can't flash heal somebody who's passed out, right?
Hmm?
I can't flash somebody who's passed out. Flash heal.
You can't
You
flash
can
them.
heal them up to 0. Which would be
Which,
super
useless. I'm
pointless.
only at -1. That's not that bad.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably flash heal you, Jinxa. Or, with my dying breath, because it's almost about the same points, I could regen you. With my last bit of HP, my last bit of MP, so you had a little every turn.
Regen is a
Jenny.
great ability.
Okay.
Is that a better
Jenny.
idea?
Yeah.
What?
I'm at
Yes.
five.
Can I request that you hold your MP for next turn so you can cast life on me?
Yeah.
You have enough for a life?
I think she has another
Um,
MP potion, yeah.
I have enough for another life. Yeah. That'll be the last thing I can do, though.
That would be great if I could be alive for the end of this
Okay.
fight, yes.
I have 5 HP. I also have a greater MP potion
Fuck.
in my inventory.
I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna die, dude. So, alright.
I'm a fisher.
Well, whatever, it's your choice.
No,
I
you're
didn't feel
right.
the camp was quite that low.
You're right. I'm just gonna save it then. Because I don't have any.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we're kind of getting to that point.
Hmm.
But I still have a minor. So, I'm to see if I can do any useless thing. No, I can't. I could jab at her. That's pretty dumb. Oh! Wait, is my mental prowess a minor?
Yeah.
Okay. Do these poles levitate?
No.
Even if I roll a 20?
The columns.
There you go,
you
she
mean?
can use
Yeah.
mental
They're
prowess
attached
to
to the
take the
ground
healing
and top.
potion off my belt and heal me.
Oh, can I do that?
What? What
That'd
was
be
that?
awesome.
Oh, can I
I
mental
was joking, it
prowess,
said
like,
she
some
can
sort of
use her
potion
mental
into
prowess,
my
pull the
belt?
healing potion that's off of
No.
my belt and force feed it to me.
Can I do that?
No.
Okay.
It would take a full turn's concentration to even get it over to him.
Is there anything else in this room I can mental prowess to hit her with, or isn't, is there?
Do I have a turn since I'm up?
I already asked about the columns.
Give me a d20. Cunning check.
I'm gonna do it again. Sorry. 5.
You are in such a blur and concern that you can't quite make details of what's along the walls.
I'll try that again next turn. Okay,
Okay.
cool. There might be something there.
Red's major action is to stand up.
Okay.
Congratulations.
That bought us some
Doesn't
time.
mean that she doesn't have a minor. Jinx, 17. You were standing pretty much right in front of her. You want to have a great scene happen right now? Because I'm going to make it happen.
Okay.
What if she doesn't want to have it?
You cross, and there's a strength check on who bends over more.
Are you gonna have a fight
I'm
scene?
3 foot, so
Congratulations.
I have 10 strength.
Fantastic. Ready?
It's interesting. The carnal red is initiating a clash.
11.
You win.
Yay!
You insta attack.
Okay.
Insta attack.
It's in stack.
That was her ad cut, by the way.
3, 10. Hold on, I gotta 15, so that would be. 24 plus 12 plus another 2.
Give me a D8.
You're making me think here. Alright. 5.
5. Oh, I'm adding that as additional since you won that strength battle.
Oh, thank you.
She backs up and grabs her face because you burned her face with a lightsaber, and she lets out this bloody, horrible, frightened roar.
I branded her.
And she swings her keyblade wildly, and she just is kind of losing all control of herself right now. It's
Good.
player phase. You've already gone.
Lose yourself.
Katie.
Since I get back up finally,
Got one chance.
I'm going to.
It's major.
Mm-hmm.
Or throw something from my inventory
Well.
over.
I know you guys couldn't predict it, but I'm going to flare her again.
What?
But before I do that, I get to do my shock aura. 30 again.
She dies.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
It's not her final form.
Red Riding
Thank
Hood
God.
is electrocuted from seemingly nothing.
I
But
literally
Luna-
just
but
stand up
Luna's-
and she dies.
Here's a spoiler: you would not have been able to use flare because you would have had to have stood up. So the shock aura was just like, oh my gosh, Luna's alive. Zzz. Oh, I win. So Red Riding Hood is electrocuted from seemingly nothing, and she didn't even expect it. She's like, no, I have so much to live for. And she falls to the ground. Red Riding Hood is so red due to the blood marks on her body and the red of her cloak that she really is Red Riding Hood.
Oh.
All right,
As
so
she falls over dead, my unconscious ass goes, yay!
the Keyblade falls out of her hand and clangs beside her. It does not disappear.
Clang.
Red Riding Hood, as she falls, the hood falls off of her in a very theatrical, cinematic kind of way, like the hood comes off, and an amulet falls falls out from inside of her blouse, and there is something that falls out of her pocket as well. You guys receive 2,500 XP.
Woo!
Wow.
2,500.
Okay.
That's so much XP. That's so much XP, Brad.
I just love it.
2,500?
Correct.
25,000.
Before we go too in depth on all this, may I read her character sheet to you guys?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
please. We are being curious.
I just want to clarify that Shambles is going to go over with Dragon's Bane and just kind of just go like stabby stabby Nazgul style.
To
Like,
make sure that she's actually dead.
yeah.
She is actually dead.
Good.
So even if he like misses, nothing happens.
It's like he's playing that game with the knife on your hand. Like you could bleed.
I say,
Like missing
good boy,
randomly.
come here though. Give me Dragon's Bane back, you useless sack of shit, and I put it back in my
And
inventory.
then you destroy
Oh,
it.
Trevor, do you want to be rezzed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
What's the XP for the next
Just say
level
that. Just say that you're res, Trevor. It's
Are
fine.
you level
So
10?
no,
Yeah.
Do I have to
1/4,
roll
right?
for it and
So
expend
Don't worry
MP?
about it.
next would be.
Okay, you're back to life.
This is the end of the dungeon, so there's no more
I
threat
think-
in this dungeon.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be 37,000, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes.
Okay.
So you
My
got 500.
apologies.
Alright.
What HP is he at?
I'll put that for now.
HP, you're at a quarter of your total health.
I already did the math. I'm at 17 out of 68.
All right. Red Riding Hood.
Bruh.
Red Riding Hood was 31 years old, 5'10", and 120 pounds. She was a changeling, and her class was a berserker hunter.
Oh, wow.
She had an ability that every time she did not crit, her crit chance increased by 5%. That meant every single time during that AoE that she did not crit, quote unquote, but still hit you guys,
Yeah.
it increased by 1 proc. So each
Right.
time she used the AoE and did not crit, it went up by 5
Yeah.
the next time that she attacked. Her Keyblade, its name is No Fear. It's 2d8 plus 8 plus 2 defense, and it has 4 abilities on it. The lightsaber, Jinx already has. The Amulet of Compensation. Passive. The wearer recovers MP equal to half of their character level, rounded up, after each turn of critting.
Damn.
Jesus.
And Berserker abilities, she did have Gorilla Grip. She had Rage, which was the crit chance increase. She also had an ability called Bloodthirst.
Ew.
Character's HP is immediately restored an amount equal to 10% of the damage they dealt.
That's,
So each time she hit you guys, she was healing.
Oh, what a bitch.
how did you come up with that?
It's in his rules.
Yeah.
Her HP total was 1,000.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
You know, I need to start like keeping track because those stupid backstabs I do. I want to know how much of the damage was me.
About a third of it, I would say. Another third was easily Katie.
Yeah.
All right. You guys total, I would say.
Oh,
actually,
and then 0% of that was Jeff.
yeah.
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 0% of that was
Now,
me too.
to be fair, you guys probably honestly dealt her around 1,200 damage, but she kept healing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's it. That was Red Riding Hood.
I walk up to Zilfin and I tackle him down and I yell at him with a 7. Why didn't you do anything? I'm like screaming.
My character really totally lets her tackle me. I
Oh,
was
yeah?
like, okay, yeah. I get it.
And then I slap you.
But
Wow.
12.
And then I get back up.
Do you have any strength or cunning?
I have. No.
She deals you 0 damage, but you still feel like
I go
ow.
like, okay, like, ow. I get up and I go like, I remind you that I was the one who revealed her to you guys.
I cure his slap marks.
He has a red slap mark that just goes away.
Meanwhile, I just watch them going at it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I go and I try and loot the body.
Trust me, I wanted to kill that twat just as much as you guys did, but I made a deal with her for my own life.
An unbreakable vow.
An
Yeah.
unbreakable vow. And I was in a desperate situation after we were all knocked out in the Chimera room. If I had a tie, I would have tightened it just then.
Alright, calm down, Dane.
So sadly, my deal was to leave her alone, which is why I was able to deal damage to her minions, but not her. My apologies.
You know,
nearly
you
got
could have
shot.
you could have twisted that and made it so Shambles attacked her and said, "Well, I'm not hurting you, but Shambles is."
Correct.
I tried.
You did?
And then Shambles fucked the fuck up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it took like whole turns to get him Dragon's Bane, which was his only weapon.
Yeah.
And there was one turn where there was a bear active, so I figured it would be more
yeah, that
useful
makes
to
sense.
actually attack the bear.
Yeah.
And then by the time that I was done attacking the bear, Shambles died, which is why I called him a useless sack of shit for the rest of the game. And then I was about to have Shambles go and attack her, but you guys killed her, so
It's
I mean-
shitty shambles.
yeah.
Alright.
Shambles.
Trevor, if you loot the body, you find the Keyblade, no fear.
I will try to pick it up.
Alright.
I would very much request that he gets the lightsaber.
I'm forever trading.
You
If,
said you want to try to pick up the Keyblade instead then?
if the damage is greater on a two-handed wield.
It is.
Okay, then
Question.
Yes.
I'm planning on getting the Samurai Master class after this,
Right?
and all those abilities specify two-handed katanas.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. I forgot about that. Also, you crit a lot, so it would keep deactivating, which would be super frustrating. Okay.
Yes, it would, so
Never
I'd
mind.
rather try for the Keyblade if everybody else is okay with it. That way I have a backup thing in case I drop my sword.
Go for it.
I don't think the Keyblade would classify as a katana either.
No, but that's why I said backup.
It's Kitana.
Go for it.
Trevor. What is your constitution?
Doesn't matter, I rolled a 3. This game does not want me to have a fucking Keyblade.
Can I see if I can get it?
Sure.
Just for funsies.
It's so fucking funny.
So fucked up.
Another 3.
Eh.
That was 3.
Could I see if I can?
You already have one.
I I'm gonna do it
see if
anyway.
I can because I would totally.
Oh,
have
yeah, you
use for
should.
that.
You don't have one yet
like
either.
My light elder wand. I could infuse it inside. 17.
It chooses you.
What?
There you go.
I think it's funny that nobody reacts with "Yay!" It's just like, all right.
I mean, but,
This
like, it
is
doesn't
the
really
third
fit
time I've tried to grab a
me,
Keyblade.
like-
What's funny
Every
though
time
is
I roll
that
less than 5.
Jenny has another Keyblade in her inventory that she's been holding on to,
Nivix's.
so she could just throw it at you guys and be all like, fight over it.
Take it.
I could if you wanted me to.
So hear me out on
Could
this.
always give him a try on it. I
Because
guess.
the way that Keyblades work is that you can remove the keychain and it goes back to its basic form. So the abilities I'm about to read to you are mostly tied to the keychain that she had on it.
Okay.
Okay?
Do,
So
do I have to equip it as a weapon to use it?
if you're going to use it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here for now.
Keyblade.
Okay.
Do you want to know what it is in its basic form without the keychain or what it is fully? Right now.
Yeah, what it is fully.
Keyblade damage right now is 2d8 plus 8 plus 2 defense. You can probably pick up from these two with all what they've been doing with their Keyblades, but they can open any lock and they can also just be summoned from anywhere.
There's no. Jeez.
Actually, I just realized the lightsaber would be a fantastic weapon for Jinx.
I'm gonna have to
Because
I'm
its
gonna put it on my
one-hand
belt
damage.
then.
Its one-handed damage is
Just
really
need to
good,
watch
and you
it.
almost never crit.
Ah, but
Pretty
that.
much.
So hear me
That'd
out
be really
on
good for you.
hear me out on these two abilities that are unique to this form of it.
Okay.
Bloodlust. Don't write it down. Just hear me out. Bloodlust is a sustained. The wielder receives HP equal to your Constitution whenever you kill something, which is never. The second ability is called Last Shot, which she used. Wielder fires a bullet from the hilt, and the bullet deals damage equal to your remaining MP times 2.
Okay.
But you cannot crit next turn. But
Yeah.
It sucks that chose me. I'm like never gonna use.
but you
that
can
other
also
than
take off the
unlocking.
keychain and put something else on it to make it custom.
You should
to
hook
you.
an MP potion on it.
Oh.
Every time you hit something, you get MP back or something.
Or
I don't know
my
what you
elder
do with
wand
it,
on
but
it.
Can't play around with it.
You would have to break the Elder Wand for it to work.
No.
It's too
Well, do you
long
think
to be a
you'll ever
keychain
use
right
it
now.
again?
What?
Do you think you'll ever use the Elder Wand again?
It's too long to be a keychain, and yet we were talking
No,
about
I
having
love
a
my wand. I
at the
don't
end
want
of
to
one.
give it up, but I really have a
Attach the dragon to it.
Oh god.
Right.
Can
Little
I,
Red riding a piece of her cloak on it, just like
Can I throw out Nivix's Keyblade?
Yeah,
for
throw it at
them?
either of those two.
Because
that
I
hold.
thought they all tried it.
You've tried it twice.
I think
You-
we
you
can
did
try.
it
Yeah, they can
before.
try it more
Okay,
than
so
once.
do I have
You
to
did.
roll for that? Okay.
Well, no, you're just gonna give it to them. So who wants to try Nivix's Keyblade
There you
now?
go, guys. Go for it.
I'll give it a go. I don't care.
Okay, go for it.
You said Constitution, right?
Not for this one.
11.
I'm sorry.
Dun dun dun.
Jason.
2.
Dang.
Jesus fuck.
Who wants to hold on to it for right now?
Nope.
No?
Do you just want to keep it here? Like, fuck you, Nivix's Keyblade.
Basically, I just kind of like walk by muttering in Gaelic and just kick it.
We could.
What are you doing?
I'll hold on to it. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
You have Nivix's Keyblade in your inventory.
Okay.
Trevor, you also loot the fact that she has scale mail on,
Okay.
and she has a white and red hooded cape that is plus 5 HP.
Okay.
And lastly, she had the Amulet of Compensation.
You think she's compensating for something?
It is a passive.
Jesus Christ, I can't spell right now. Okay.
The wearer recovers MP
Mm-hmm.
equal to half character level,
Got it.
rounded up after each crit.
I thought it was after every turn you crit, or is it after each individual crit?
After each crit. Sorry, after each turn of critting. Whoops.
There you
Each
go.
turn of critting. So that would include your backstab. Just saying.
So literally, I'm the only person that could get good use out of this.
I would say that's a very good amulet for him.
So basically, wait
Your
a minute.
Your backstab's free.
Just gonna say, backstab is a 5 MP cost. I'm level 10, which means every time I backstab, I would then regain 5 MP.
Yep.
I will literally never run out of MP.
That's nice. How do I get that?
Right?
Turn into a badass. See, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that.
I think someone's
Oh,
gonna
shit,
himself.
though. You can't have more than one amulet on, can you?
Correct.
Fuck.
What is this, Skyrim?
What amulet do you have right now?
Just an amulet of cunning. It's +1, but that's what's gotten me to exactly 10.
Oh, yeah.
Well, get wrecked.
Right? So I might wait
So-
until that level.
The last thing, if you guys don't mind, I'd rather go through. I know you guys, some of you need to level, but
That's okay.
I'm in no rush.
allow me to go through everything because it's quite a bit of explanation that leads you through the end of this dungeon, and I am going to carry you through all of this. So, the last thing that you guys loot is that thing that came out of her pocket.
I was just
when
about
she
to
fell.
ask, yeah.
It is an orange, large marble looking thing. So it's orbular. It seems to have like swirling sort of thing inside of it.
Orbular.
I pick it up.
Magic users, you can easily say it is from a godly source.
Oh.
Because you have felt the presence before, but not like you've met the god or goddess. It's like you feel familiar because I've been in your presence before. But you can't quite tell where. Trevor and Cameron, Jinxa and Phobos, have no idea because they're not magical, so they're like, huh?
It's a little orbular thing.
Here's a question. Do you guys do anything with her body, or do you just leave it to rot?
I would like to leave it.
I wanted to see if it has coins.
It's not.
I actually think I'm gonna take it outside with me.
You guys want to take it away?
I'm gonna bring it to the exit.
The body?
On our way out. Yeah, I'm gonna like drag her with us.
Okay. I really want to take the marble though.
Okay. So you take the orange marble. Orange god marble.
What does it do?
You guys can help each other take the body. Zilfin, you know of the way out. Because she blatantly told you the way out.
Can I try and sense what that orange thing does?
He already
Magic
told
power?
us.
So, I will. Oh, do you guys do anything with the mer body?
No.
I look at it and go, oh, that's right, he was here.
He dealt a collective damage of like 22 or something.
No, honestly,
Somebody
I
else
look at
should-
him and just go, where the fuck did he come from?
I don't have any strength. Otherwise,
Somebody else should probably carry him so we can maybe try to bring him back to what place he came from.
I'll carry him out.
So the family knows.
I'll do the whole fireman's carry thing.
He
Yep.
can help.
Alright. You guys make your way towards the exit, carrying 2 deceased bodies. And
That's not fishy at all.
Especially the myrrh.
you guys pass the room that she created the lightsaber in. And Zilton's like, that's where I made the deal. And everyone's like, we don't care, keep walking.
Yeah.
And you guys are
Are there any
winding,
other lightsabers?
you guys are no, there's no more. She was lucky to have completed that lightsaber before your fight. That's why she was working on it while Zilton was there. She's like, gotta finish this.
Shit's gonna go down.
And it's not perfected, hence why it deactivates after a crit. Anyway, you guys make your way down the hallway towards the apparent exit. You guys see a doorway, a staircase leading up and seeming like out of the dungeon. And there's a door up there, but there's one last door directly in front of you before the staircase. Do you go in there?
Yes.
Wait, let's check for traps and sinister magics. What's wrong with you? I checked for sinister magics. I got an 18
I'll
spell
look for
burst.
mundane.
There are 0 magics in this dungeon.
I'm gonna keep going since I have 5 HP.
You guys can go in and I'll just wait.
So I want to check for traps. I don't think I can do that.
I did.
Okay.
There are 0 traps.
Alright.
Cool.
Jinxa, do you really make your way out of the dungeon?
Yes.
I
Jinx
marked
it-
this on my map.
Jinxa,
follow.
Okay, we should all stay together because we have to heal and like rest.
That's
somewhere
why I
safe.
just said I'm
okay?
That's why I was a
Okay.
follower.
Jinxa would be anxious to get back to Emery, who's
Yeah.
waiting patiently outside of the entire dungeon.
Yeah.
So
Jinxa, when you open the door at the top of the stairs, you are hit almost blindingly by the sun. Even though it is late afternoon now, you are in darkness and dungeon for most of a day.
Wow, yeah.
So you're like, and you are outside. You are on a ridge, looking out and looking down into the village that you guys knew was down there. You can easily tell where the entrance to the castle is from here, and you can almost see where you dropped him off, but you
Okay.
cannot see him.
okay.
If you follow her, you see the same thing. So, the three of you that stayed in the dungeon, you see the light. You see the light seep in from the door, and you're like, the outside. What do you guys do? Do you guys go follow them, or do you go through this door?
Strangers from the outside.
I mean, if we're here, I kind of want to see what's in this other room.
will stay and who will go. This is ludicrous.
All right. I just needed approval. You guys go through the door?
Sick.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Trevor, Luna, and Cosmo enter this door, and you are greeted by a bedroom. Or it seems like it, because there is a cot that is somewhat disheveled, used, obviously, and there are a bunch of papers along the walls. And there are some, like, yarn, strings of yarn attaching one thing to another, like she was taking notes. Like she was calculating.
She's doing that creepy psycho stalker following everybody web work thing.
She was coming up with either, like, calculations or rumors, or she was trying to figure something out. She was coming up with conspiracies, things like that. You guys find a diary that she wrote explaining how she got to where she was. If you want to take it and read it, you may. But the most prominent thing in here, two things actually, is that one, there is a slightly odd door across the way. This room is not very big, but there is a door that is very different from the other doors you've encountered in here. It's almost made of stone that's like built into the wall, and it has one of those spinning mechanisms to open it, like a ship almost. The other thing, on the right side of the walls, are pictures, literal pictures of you guys. You guys have never seen a picture before.
No.
And so you're just like, what in the hell is this?
That's a really good painting.
Yeah. Like you try to
Is that
think
what
like
it looked like
must
from the back?
like it must be a painting, but like I've seen Zilfin make that expression. I mean, lack of expression. I have to. So
I'm tired.
there are notes underneath all of your faces.
I'm dead
Oh.
sexy.
What do they say?
Sexy.
That's creepy.
Under Cosmo, it says Priest of Bolus. What gender, for God's sake? What makes a genie black or navy blue?
So did she know I was a healer?
And also, there is a small note written by Bolus, where it says Priest of Bolus. There is a small capital D with a question mark. Underneath Phobos,
Wait. Did she know I was a healer, or does it?
she knows you're a healer,
Why didn't she go after me then?
because she knew that Jinxa was a bigger threat.
Okay.
That taunting, not to mention the fact that we were doing fuck tons of damage.
She
Yes.
knew. That's all she had to do is she could have got me in one shot. And
Hence
y'all
the
would be
power of
fucked.
taunt. Underneath Phobos' name, it basically documents your desertion, your heritage inside the kingdom, what you did to Snow White, and things like that. There's nothing really new under your information. Jinxa, same kind of thing, is that she knew that you had Emery. She knew that you came from Zootopia. She knew that you were a tank, and that you were designated a midget in this kingdom. Yes.
Hey, midget.
Does it say anything about the whole Champion of Epic thing?
No.
Ah, isn't that interesting?
Oh, sorry, underneath Zilfin. Sorry, Phobos. Blah, blah, blah. Underneath yours, it says, you
can do it.
told her no.
Mm.
And then underneath Phobos, Zilfin, Zilfinie, and Lune, There is a string of yarn connecting your two pictures.
Giggity.
Underneath
Meh.
Zilfin, it says the Dark One. So,
You're exposed.
Cosmo
Ha, I didn't have to
and
do it.
Phobos, you see this. Zilfin, you don't know what's down there, so you can't stop
It's
it.
actually really fitting that I followed her out. I like this.
Yeah.
Also, before I forget, I telepathically tell you guys to grab the diary as proof for the guild of Red.
Oh, I already grabbed the diary.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool. That is all that is said underneath Zilfin's name.
Can I grab all the drawings? The
You mean
drawings?
paintings? Or I mean the
pictures
pictures?
of us with the notes?
You can, yeah. But finally underneath Luna's name, it shows Princess of the Enchanted Kingdom. It says Elementalist, Keyblade Master, Jesus, this chick has a lot of stuff. And also it says
Sorry.
That's good.
there is a small note in between both of your pictures that says question mark siblings.
Oh.
Oh.
Siblings.
Interesting.
I don't believe it.
What do you all do?
Well, I pocketed them notes in the pictures. In case we need that later, I don't know.
Hmm.
For other facts.
So all of us in this room saw the Dark One reference, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I already knew, but yeah.
Yeah.
And so did I, of course.
So literally the only person who doesn't know is Jigsaw.
Yeah, at this point.
Yep.
What do you all do?
Who took all the pictures?
I want to check out that other door.
Oh, Jenny.
Can I check out the door and the mechanism that opens it? The
Yes.
big stone one?
Yes, it is very awkward. It is sticky and like stubborn to move, and it creaks quite a bit as you turn it. But eventually, when you do, when you open, you are looking into an enormous cavern. Stalactites, stalagmites, the whole shebang, and it smells very damp in here. You can even hear the gurgling of water somewhere inside. You can tell, even without much light, that this thing goes very deep.
Are we going to be able to come back in here if we leave?
I don't see why not.
Hopefully. Because we'll probably want to explore it again. Maybe. If we have
I say
to.
we don't go in the creepy cave just yet. With low HP and MP and
Yeah, we should probably
not the full
rest.
party.
at some
Yeah.
point. I mean, if that cot's not a mimic, we could take turns resting on it.
Hmm.
No,
Progressing.
if we're going to rest, I suggest we do it outside.
Okay.
Done with this creepy place.
Not to mention the fact that 2 of our party members bailed.
That's true.
Sorry. Staying in character.
It's all good.
Alright. Phobos.
Yo.
As you turn your back on the cavern, you hear a voice behind you, and it says, "You could have been my second champion, but instead you left me alone with her."
Whatever, lassie. Close the door behind me. Nope, I'm not playing this game again. I'm out.
Oh my god, some cosmic voice is telling me threatening thing. Nope!
Let's be honest, I wouldn't listen to her anyway.
Yeah, it's very true.
Don't stop that again.
I
Essentially,
just imagine I start hearing Ophelia's or her voice, and I just kind of go, roll my eyes, and just turn around and walk away, like a
Zilfin-
surly teenager. Oh, here comes another lecture.
Zilfin,
Zuthin.
you
It's transforming.
are out there with Jinxa, and you are feeling like there's this presence around, but like it's waiting for the rest of the party to come up the stairs.
I'm honestly just kind of basking in the sunlight, and I'm feeling good for once.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Phobos,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yo.
you can deduce from what Ophelia said that Red was hers. You
Like,
are not.
as in her offspring?
No, you're not quite sure in what way, like to what level or what she was doing or whatnot. But you knowing Ophelia as a goddess of war, it's like Was she about to use red to wage a war in some way? I don't know. Maybe I'll never know because I shut the door in her face. But whatever. You also remember in the battle when red kind of went carnal and went like smelling for you.
Feral.
That was
Feral,
weird. That was
yeah.
strange.
You can deduce that little marble thing was channeling
Ophelia.
Ophelia's power of instinct.
Yep.
All right.
I make a note to talk to Zilton about that.
Do you guys make your way back up the stairs? Or not back up, but up the stairs.
I'm game, you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
The three of you receive 200 XP for going through that door.
Woo.
How much? 200?
Yeah.
Cool.
When you reach the top of the stairs, this is the last thing I'll do before the end of session. As soon as Cosmo breaches the doorway, there is a pop of existence, and there is this goofy-looking man with like this double chin thing going on, and this really jubilant smile on his face, and he's navy blue, and he's like, "You made all four of your choices.
I did. But
You
said
did.
There was a fifth one.
I lied,
Okay. You're
but
so fun. This
You
is why
get-
you're my god.
you get to have a fifth right now."
Yay! Oh, it's probably terrible. Though.
Also, there's something
I
that you
thought that
have.
part.
There's something you have to know.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're a demigod.
Oh, really?
You are.
Wow.
Semi-demi mini-god.
Also,
That's fun. Are you my daddy?
and he reaches his hand out and he touches your forehead, and you suddenly remember a lot of shit.
I remember.
That's helpful. My character had amnesia.
Are we all?
That's an
like,
You see
going
all
through
this? Oh yeah.
Like,
He's not even trying to
uh,
hide all this. You are all kind of wondering, like, isn't Bola supposed to have two faces? This guy doesn't have two faces. And even Jenny's kind of like, this is weird, but okay. And Jenny, you remember being in the land of the gods
Ooh,
for a little while
that's exciting.
before your father, Bolus,
He's my dad!
told you you were going to go on a pilgrimage.
Oh.
That pilgrimage was going to teach you how to be mortal and teach you the value of choices and how sometimes the easiest choices are not right in front of you.
No, they're not.
And sometimes you don't always have to know the end destination, etc., etc. Mystical mumbo jumbo. He also reveals to you through this touch to your forehead, he is Genie.
Oh, really?
He is Genie.
Oh.
That's
Aladdin.
blue skin.
Aladdin told you guys his friend was gone. He never said dead.
Yeah.
Because Bolus is Genie. Genie that he found in that lamp was a god.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So, you are the daughter of Bolus.
Who's my mom?
I was just gonna say.
Bolus,
You don't know.
Shut up.
I
You're
missed
ruining my
it.
mind.
Would she have a
You
mom
don't-
though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
She would have been
cool.
wished into existence, but she was like a concentrated genieling because Bolus actually had relations with the mom.
I told
As
you I
opposed
was
to just
gonna
being
give away
wished.
your bust. I told you.
That being said, Bolus says, I realize that you're kind of hurt and everything, and that's okay. I think that you have plenty of time to rest down here. By the way, your son's down in the village learning how to sword fight. Anyway, so don't worry, he's fine. He's a great little lad. I taught him a little thing or two.
Why did you make me forget everything?
Because it's part of your pilgrimage, my
Okay,
darling.
okay.
It's part of everything.
Okay.
But now you remember everything.
Oh man.
And now
okay.
you have my blessing.
Thank you.
And you can tell Al that I'm okay.
Okay. I'll do that.
Is it Al or Din?
It goes, how about Aladdin?
Maybe just did.
It goes along also with the fact that Aladdin always liked you.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Like love like?
Here's your final and
Oh.
fifth choice. Do you go back into the castle? Do you go back into the dungeon? Or do you go to the middle of the land? And suddenly, instead of like with Talipo and with the tunnel or going outside into the Enchanted Kingdom, all the other decisions that you made, giving the children the medicine or not, those choices, suddenly you can see projections of the future of which decision you're going to choose. Kind of cool.
Oh.
Here it is. If you go back into the castle proper, you will find Belle
Okay.
alive.
Oh, that's cool.
If you go back into the dungeon, you will find underground tunnels leading you directly to the Dominion of Glass.
Ooh.
If you go directly to the middle of the land, you will find a tower where Charming is hiding.
Ooh.
Can I take my friends with me when I make
Yes.
the choice? Do we have to make it right now, or can we?
You can make it next session.
Rest? Okay.
Because Bolus says,
Let's do that.
I do love you.
Okay, bye, Dad. Thanks.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I told you I was gonna get away.
And there's this fresh smell of blueberries as he poofs away. And you're like, this is weird.
Oh my gosh.
End of session.
That's so sweet.
Can I get the sheet with abilities
You
and spells?
can quote me as
All right, everyone, say bye.